Hi, it's Ian from Dancing Goat Coffee, and today I wanted to update one of the older videos that I have on the YouTube channel, which is how to make a hazelnut latte. In the past we just used commercial equipment to demonstrate these the machine capabilities and also the recipes for these drinks. As we come into winter, I often find that these are more popular in this time of year. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the Cube on-demand grinder with our new Ethiopian Sidamo whole bean coffee blend. I'm also going to use the Pavoni Baretto domestic machine. It's a manual machine, so you're switching on and off to pour espresso, and you're also switching on and off to have the additional heat capacity to produce steam and use the little steam wand and automatic steam frother on there. Okay, so we're going to pour out our double espresso and make our hazelnut latte now. So the first element of that is I'm going to prepare my double espresso. So I'm going to take out my double group handle from my Baretto machine, and I'm going to grind around 19 grams of ground coffee from my Cube on-demand mill into this. I'll move the camera in and take an overhead shot so you can see all this preparation happening a little closer. Group handle on the side just to settle the coffee. Take my tamper and a firm pressure and twist to seal the coffee in the group handle. Locate my group handle back in the machine. Because it's a manual machine, I'm going to perform a manual pre-infusion. So on the Baretto we have a nice group gauge on there so we can see the pressure that's been achieved at the group head. So if I switch on the group to pour, we can see the group pressure gauge start to move, so I know that the water is pressing against the top of the ground coffee in the group handle. So I switch it off. That allows the water now, as we're speaking, to pre-infuse through the ground coffee, soaking in and expanding in the group handle. So I'm going to take a warm cup. In fact, I'm going to take the grey cup from the side with the white inside so we can clearly see, the camera can clearly see the contrast. So we're going to pour now, pour a double shot. So it's a 12-ounce cup, so we're going to pour around 1/3 of that cup as a double espresso. I'll bring the double espresso up to the camera so you can see that. Once we've finished pouring the double espresso, I'm then going to pour out my hazelnut syrup. I'm going to prepare my milk. As soon as I finish preparing my espresso though, what I will do is I'll switch off there, and then I'm going to switch on the high heat capacity on the Baretto machine, and then that will allow us to texture and heat the milk at the same time. So if I just bring this out to you here, you can see there that we've got, hopefully if I can see on the shot, a double espresso with a nice crema on top. Leave that on the side there. So I'm going to take my hazelnut syrup, my morning hazelnut syrup, my little measuring cup here, and it's 25ml marked on the side. So I'm going to pour out into there 25ml. And there's a few ways that we will teach staff on how to make these flavoured drinks. Some people add the flavoured syrup directly into the milk and then texturise the milk, and you get a really equal mixture and texturising of the milk, and there's no settling of the syrup down to the bottom of the drink. In this case though, we're using a domestic machine, so I'm trying to reflect really how I would make this at home. So I'm going to add my syrup directly into my double espresso in the bottom of the cup there. And then when we pour the textured milk into that, we'll make sure that we move the milk around the drink, around the cup, so that we get a really good equal mixture of double espresso, textured milk, and the hazelnut syrup in there as well. This will also allow us to break through the crema a little bit, and then we can create some latte out on the top just for presentation. So we can see now, whilst I've been chatting to the camera, that the high heat LED has come on to say that we've achieved the heat to steam the milk. So if I just purge the steam wand, there we go. So I'm now going to prepare my milk. I'm using some lactose-free semi-skimmed milk today. So in my Deluxe jug, I'm just going to pour in the milk to the nape of the neck on the jug there. Then I'm going to place my milk underneath the steam wand, and on this steam wand you've got a small venturi, a small hole, and that allows us to lower the milk jug down the steam wand and introduce more air into the milk as we're heating the milk, or keep the steam wand deep inside the body of liquid, and then that way we're adding more heat and less air. So we can then manage how much air and how much texture, how much we want to stretch the milk. You'll notice that I don't need to move my hand around or move the jug around here to create the texture of the milk. I'm simply moving the jug up and down. So either exposing more of the whole for the venturi or less for more heat and less air. So you may be able to see from that angle there that the milk is stretching in the jug. I'm just using my finger there against the side of the stainless steel jug to see the temperature of the milk. Okay, so you can see now really textured creamy milk coming to the top there. So I'll turn off the steam. I'm going to turn off so hopefully you can see that there if I show that to the camera, a really nice textured milk. So we turn off the superheat on there, so I'm now going to tamp and swirl. So it's really nice glossy top to the milk. And then we're going to break through the crema. And you can see maybe if I pour at an awkward angle. Oh, and there's a poor effort of some latte out in one take. There we go. So we've got nice textured milk. We've mixed up the double espresso and hazelnut syrup. And I'm going to just garnish with some chocolate sprinkles to finish my drink. And then that's our hazelnut latte. There we go. Enjoy.